So there's a new form of Ursaluna in the game. So if you want to get your hands on the Bloodmoon form, which is amazing, we're going to go over how exactly you can get it. So to start this quest, it's actually going to be pretty simple. First off, you're going to need 150 Pokemon in your Kitakami Pokédex. Whenever you come from the mainland of Paldea, if you've completed that dex, you will have 100. So you will just need to grab 50. I have 52, and I haven't even completed the first mission yet. All I did was go ahead and go to sleep that first time, and now I have to go to the sign, which is on Apple Hill. I'm not going to do that. I'm now going to go left from here. Since I have 152, I have 150. I'm going to go left, and then you're going to see Yoni. You can go ahead and talk to her before. She has that yellow text bubble. That's how you're going to know exactly how you're on the route to doing a quest for her. She will go ahead and talk a little bit, and then once you have 150, you're going to actually commence a battle. Some interesting things about her just right off the bat is she has a Hisuian Growlithe, which we should have been back in Legends Arceus, and she is a relative of Adamant from Legends Arceus, so a descendant, and she will have a evolution as her ace, just like he did. So after the battle with her, you are going to want to go make your way to Timeless Woods. She'll be all the way in the back corner of the map, and this is where you're going to want to be. You can actually see her standing there in front of a Poliwhirl, and it's actually a static encounter. This battle is a static encounter. Can't be shiny, can't be caught. It's just kind of like a easy battle during this to go ahead and start the next phase. So after you do defeat the Ariados, you're actually going to talk to her because she's going to pitch a tent, and then you're going to have to take some photos. What you're really going to have to do here is just run around the forest, taking photos, making sure you get close, try and put them in the center, because then it's going to lead into a machine that's going to actually help you pinpoint where he is, the Bloodmoon Ursaluna. You're going to have to fill every single one. All these Pokemon are in this forest, and it doesn't have to be nighttime to go ahead and start the quest. You're actually just going to jump to a foggy dark night whenever you do this. One thing to keep in mind whenever you are doing this, there is going to be trees. They can be in the trees. Make sure you look up. That is exactly how I missed a few of them the first time. They can be in the trees. There is a little lake in the back, or a little pond. Stuff can be in that pond as well. So make sure you do look out everywhere, and you can't take photos of the same Pokemon to count as more than one, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. We do have to just deal with it. So one thing to keep in mind is there is this little ramp back here by the lake. I have missed this one several times. It is really small, and the first time I found it, I actually just slid off the edge there and went for a swim. So easily missable if you are trying to get this one. There are more Pokemon in the forest than there are photos needed. So just keep that in mind. This one is a little bit trickier of one to come find. If you are needing one, that one is always there. So once you're done with the photo survey, it's actually going to be starting some dialogue between you two about how you're entering everything in, how it's sorting everything. And then it goes ahead, and without any prompt, you have to go Blood Moon Beast, see if you're ready. If you are ready, you click yes, you'll go against it. If no, you actually leave and then can come back to it later. This is going to be like a Titan battle, and I do recommend having an ice, a fighting, or a grass type to go ahead and use this. It makes it a little bit easier, but we're going to go ahead and click yes and go ahead and battle our Bloodmoon Ursaluna. So as we do get into this battle, keep in mind, this is going to be a static encounter or a one-time encounter. You cannot get this shiny. It is going to be a shiny locked Pokemon, and it's going to be a 1-for-1. The only way to get another one is to transfer this into home and then go ahead and rerun the entire game to get another one and then transfer it out. You can soft reset though, 4 different stats, maybe a 0 speed, a no good speed if you are doing a VGC setup like that, if you're trying to use it into competitive, because this one is going to be shiny locked, which is going to be a big bummer because they really let us down there on what could have been a great shiny for an alternate form Ursaluna. And like everything else, this is going to be a Titan-like battle. So it is going to have the health bar, and it is going to be a normal ground type. Yet, one thing to also keep in mind for him is he is going to be a special attacker. Our normal Ursaluna is a very heavy physical attacker. He's going to have Calm Mind, and his abilities are going to be amazing, which we will go over for once we do catch him. And also, keep in mind, he is a 100% catch rate. So you can catch him in whatever ball you want. He will never fail to catch. So once you do catch your Ursaluna, it's going to be the blood form. If you do breed this down, you will get your Teddy Ursa, but you will not be able to get it to an Ursaluna form. It'll stay at an Ursa ring, which if you do transfer it to Legends Arceus, you can get an Ursaluna, not the Bloodmoon form. You can never get a Bloodmoon or a normal Ursaluna from this game, which is a big bummer, but your Tera type will be a 50-50 chance at a ground or normal type, just like the normal Ursaluna, yet your stats are actually insane on the special side. So you do have a pretty good physical defense here. You do have a very high special attack because you are a special attacker. And he does have some interesting moves because he does keep the bulk as Ursaluna. He's kind of just going to be a massive check to Flutter Mane. First, we'll go ahead and go over some moves. So his signature move is going to be Bloodmoon. He is going to be the only Pokemon in the game to get this move, and the user unleashes the full blunt of its spirit from a full moon that shines as red as blood. This move can't be used twice. So it's kind of like Gigaton Hammer on Tinkaton, being that steel type move, but this is a 140, 100% accurate move coming off a massive special attack stat. Gigaton Hammer was a very powerful steel type move. It was like 150 base stat with stab, but coming off a very small physical attack stat on Tinkaton. This is actually a 140 special attack coming on a very, very strong special attacker. So that is going to be something to watch out for. And we can go over the ability, making that Bloodmoon actually very crucial, being that normal type. So yes, that Bloodmoon is a normal type, yet it will be able to hit ghost types because its ability is Mind's Eye. This Pokemon ignores the opponent's evasiveness. So in Tera Raids, like we did against a Greninja, where its evasiveness was immense, so we constantly missed, this just ignores it, which is amazing. It's kind of like an Unaware, and its accuracy can't be lowered. So that means no matter what, if we get mud slapped or whatever, we don't take stat drops. Our accuracy never changes. That Bloodmoon will be 100% accurate every single time, no matter what. And it can hit ghost types with normal and fighting moves. That's huge. Bloodmoon being a massive special attack move, being able to hit ghost types, you're going to be able to check Flutter Manes, no problem, in competitive. And it does get stuff like Moonblast as a good alternate move. So this is going to be a very strong Pokemon you definitely want to pick up. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of Bloodmoon and if you want to see a Tera Raid build for him, because I'm thinking he can actually be overthrowing Flutter Mane if he gets some actual moves that can be used in Tera Raids, since that ability is insane and his stats are just amazingly spread with that Bloodmoon move. That's going to be a great move for him. But if this did help you out, go ahead and drop a like while you're down there. Comment about what you think of Bloodmoon, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.